What's up guys, I'm Tone Balogne, this is Malone Post, and today we're going to be looking at the T&G Bluetooth RGB speaker. So we picked this speaker up on AliExpress. It's super cheap. It will be linked in the description down below so you can pick it up for yourself. Now, first off, when you look at the speaker, the logo looks kind of familiar. T&G, and you don't know who that is. And that's because they basically ripped off JBL. Everything about this speaker is something they try to do on a cheaper, more affordable version of the JBL equivalent. So the first way that you can actually tell that this is a JBL intended speaker is the power on noise.
Bluetooth mode.
So when you actually listen to it power on, it sounds like they took a JBL speaker, they put an audio recorder next to it, a very shitty audio recorder, and then they recorded that audio, and then they uploaded that noise into here for the power on and power off feature. That's literally what it sounds like. So they did everything they could to take from that speaker and put it in theirs. So let's talk about what they have on the side here. So when you look at the side, you have just your standard power button, plus and minus for the level of audio. Your M button here is what you use for pairing, and your final button here is going to be your light switch here. And that's what controls the RGB on the back. Now, it doesn't have as many settings on the back as I would like. You just have a couple of center ones so you can power it off. You have one where it kind of plays a couple different things like this back and forth. Again, a little bit bigger version of the exact same gradient. Same thing where it rotates through. And then the last one is going to be a fade where it fades back and forth between a bunch of different colors on here. So not a ton of options, but it should be enough to at least get you through the day. One thing I did forget to mention on the side, you do have a lanyard here if you want to somehow connect it to your backpack or however you want to use it. And on the side, you do have a couple ports. You have a USB, I'm assuming 2.0. I'm assuming they didn't go for 3.0. You have a small SD card reader if you did want to put in your music that way. You have an auxiliary plug, and you have a mini USB plug in there as well if you want to charge it through that. So they did say that this is a water resistant speaker, and that's because the actual JBL one is waterproof. That's probably one of the same reasons that they put all the ports here behind this little rubber flap. Now, would you trust a product like this at this price to be waterproof? Probably not, but they have done a good job of at least encapsulating all the stuff on at least how they're putting the rubbers on the end for, I'm assuming, what they're claiming to be subwoofers. You might as well test it out and let's see how it actually compares to a real JBL speaker. It's so bad.
What volume is that?
That's at 80% volume.
That's 80%?
That's 80% volume. Okay. Now I just want to compare. I'm going to turn the Bluetooth off on my phone. I'm going to put my phone to the exact same percentage. And my phone is better. So I guess one other thing to mention with this speaker is with like a lot of audio devices or Bluetooth devices that you have nowadays, when you connect it through Bluetooth, you can turn your Bluetooth settings off, you can listen to something. As soon as you turn your Bluetooth right back on, it should automatically pair and continue where you left off. They obviously did not spring for whatever functionality is in this, because when I turned my Bluetooth back on, it did not automatically connect. So, you know, we're gonna have to go back into your settings, reconnect it. As you can see, yeah, it's not connected. Reconnect, start all over again. There you go. Again, same JBL noises on there. That's at least our way of testing the bass. Let's see if we can get something a little bit lower. And that's it at 90% volume. So it doesn't have a ton of powers. The drivers in this speaker are basically to the equivalent or less than the drivers built into the actual audio of your iPhone. This is an iPhone 10. If you do want a super cheap speaker that you can just toss in your bag, go out somewhere, have something that someone else to connect to, then yeah, it's a really good pickup for the price that it is. But if you're looking for something that you want to fill the space of a room, you want to be able to put on the desk and have that bass radiate out through it and make the speaker the life of the party, it might not be the one. All you can do for yourself, pick it up. It's only a couple bucks anyways. Test it for yourself and see if yours is actually better than ours. Now, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, as we put out videos all the time on crazy and cool products like these. I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video. This is Malone Post.
I'm Tone Balogne.
I'm Tone Balogne.
Dude.